All right, come over here, quick. Put it out. Put it out. Put it out. How can... Hang on, why? Okay. I was going to say, why don't I have extinguish? Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome back to part 2 of my Shipwrecked survival challenge, my island challenge? I don't know what I'm calling it other than Shipwrecked. I'm starting in build mode because I played through the rest of the second day off screen. They were just digging in the sand mostly, and I figured that's not super interesting. It's almost midnight, so I've switched across into build mode because I figured we'll do the midnight exchange and then we can roll dice in the morning. You'll see they've arranged some rocks on the beach because obviously they're still not given up hope that a search and rescue vessels don't fly. A search and rescue aircraft might fly over and see the big help on the rocks. They don't know that I've had them slip through a rift in time and space through the Bermuda Triangle into an alternate reality, because that's how I'm explaining this. It's all mystical something. But quick thing to let you know, I swapped out the barbecue for the island living barbecue. Was a suggestion from For the Love of Sims in the comments. Thank you very much for that. The other barbecue we had things like baked potatoes but didn't require potatoes. And I know these guys are going to auto queue making things like potatoes. Sort of removes the point of simple living. This one should work because I've checked, but it looks like it's correct. We're going to give it a try. If it doesn't work, if they can't make a fish meal on this with fish in their inventory, I'll switch back to the other barbecue. It's fine, but I wanted to test that. Now, I've laid out all of our resources. You guys were fine with me using these for 5 shells each. Obviously, we've built up a few because they've had a couple of days of sort of stashing those. The problem we have at the moment is we can't... you'll see I'm in build mode, by the way, because it's midnight and I wanted to lighten it up. The price I set for like a structure was 40, and this was from the original challenge. I actually didn't change this value other than making it shells instead of twigs. It's 40 shells, but also 4 fruits, which I assume is like coconut husks to make twine to bind things together. That kind of thing was probably the original idea. More likely Via just really likes fruit. We don't have any fruit. Those 8 equal a 4x4 structure, but we don't have the fruit. What I want to do is spend the bare minimum that I can. I want to get these guys a bed each, and we need a garbage bin because I'm sick of all the plates piling up over here. So they're the things that we desperately need. I'll probably put the bed, I mean, I can't put them in here because I was a bit cheeky with this when I placed it, and I placed it off the lot slightly. So I can't actually put the beds in there unless I move this whole thing in, which I guess I could do. We'll see how we go. The other thing I did, because we got cursed and we got the insect thing, creepy crawlies, I've added in some spider webs because I wanted something to show that there's an infestation. You'll see I also added in from cottage living like the mosquito spawners, and out here I added some fish spawners because this is meant to be like my little natural altar. You know, I may inch this over this way just to put the beds in here. The only thing is obviously this is like a debug item, does not provide shelter. So if it's raining, I mean, if they're asleep, they just won't notice it. But if it's raining, they're going to get wet if they're in there sitting on the bed or whatever. So it's not perfect. Problem is we can get pineapples and coconuts on this island, but they haven't grown in because we haven't been here that long. I will have them go and check in the morning just on the off chance it's like a 3-day thing. So garbage bin, 3 shells. So I'll grab that first. Now I want it to look like something that could have washed up, but at the same time it needs to be an outdoor bin. Obviously they're living outdoors at the moment. I might actually get the island living one. We'll just ignore the bin liner. So this like crate thing washed up. A single bed is 5. I'm going to grab 2 of these because they're 5 each. That gets them a bed each. Let me just have a quick look and I will try and I want to try and choose something that looks, actually, there was one I downloaded. Disastrous bed? It's double bed is the only thing. It's meant to look post-apocalyptic. All right, the best I could do was actually non-CC. I obviously need to go hunting for some single bed apocalypse style stuff. We have an air bed, which is an item from Outdoor Retreat. And this is a base game bed called the Gordian Cot, which I'm here for the pun game, I'm not going to lie. So I figured both of these look like the kind of things that potentially could have been, you know, used by campers. Maybe that's how they've ended up washed into the sea. Now this bed is Energy 4 Stress Relief 1 and this one is Energy 4 Stress Relief 3, but also uncomfortable. Sebastian will offer to take the uncomfortable one to keep Matilda happy, and I will assign that once we are back in game. I'm going to keep this, I think. Actually, I should probably get some more seed packets because we really did very badly with our seeds last time, just getting daisies. I'm mad about that because I got the seasonal ones and got all flowers. If I get like the starters farmer one, I think that I should have got some lights as well. I should do that as well, because it's pitch black, and I was conscious when I was editing this that it's going to be hard for you guys to see anything. I did add lights to my shopping list. A light is 2 shells, and a starter or seasonal packet is 1. Hopefully, we can get some actual edibles from the seed packets, which we can then grow, which will really help out. All right, you guys, I took a bit of rejigging. I just had to inch this across like 1 tile. So the edge of the lot is actually here. Like you can see where the light changes because reasons. And I've I got them a little like, what are these called? Like the sort of camping lanterns. I got them one of those. So there's just enough room here for Sebastian to get around. It actually looks like this structure does stop them like they won't walk through it like they do a lot of debug items. Now, in terms of the seeds I got, and yes, I'm aware, I suppose it's only 4 in the morning. It's just the moon's come out. Oh, there's clouds. The moon's going down. That was a nice montage shot, wasn't it? Now, in terms of the seeds I got, the reason I got the spring vegetables is because I wanted, or the spring one the last time is I wanted things that would grow in spring, funnily enough. But I've gone with starter veggies and I've gone with starter fruits. So what did we get? We got mushrooms, which are fall and spring. That's great. Carrots are fall and spring. Again, wonderful. Winter is spinach. Summer for plantain. And apple is fall. These fruits are no good to us in terms of saving up for our house. But what I'm going to do is, before I plant or do anything else, just because my Sims may die, I'm going to go and see what the gods have in store for us today. I'm scared. It's fine. Kano's given us a 1. Via's given us a 5. Thank you, Via, for coming through with the goods. She has saved us. If she'd given us a 1, we'd be in trouble. Okay, that's obviously a total of 6. Kano is angry and starts a fire in the center of your Sim's living area. Cool, cool. All right, I'll catch you guys back in game. Okay, for those of you wondering how to do this, shift click if you have testing cheats true on. And there should be a debug start fire. Now, I said the center of the living area. You could make an argument for where that is. I didn't actually write in the rules you had to shift click on an item. I don't even know if you can. Like, you have to click next to an item. The reason I set this as a 6, and I did say this in the video where I was talking about the rules, I made this a 6 as a more common result because, like, you can choose where you put it and the Sims can put the fire out. So what I'm going to do, especially for plausible deniability, because before he went to bed last night, he did actually light the fire. Let's see if this works. No, he's being swarmed by bees. A swarm of bees is descending on Sebastian without a Gosmania polynis flower to distract them. Sebastian tries to think of a logical way to outsmart them, but he's a starter sim and doesn't have any logic, and we don't have chess tables. Hey, he's digging up shells. He's learned. All right, let's see if I can get this fire to start. There we go. All right, come over here quick. Put it out. How can, hang on, why? Okay. I was going to say, why don't I have extinguish? I love how she's so casual. She's like, that doesn't look like where the fire should be. What is going on? Is that a little clickbaity? I feel like that's a little clickbaity if it looks like she's on fire. She's like, fire goes there. Come on, put it out. So you see what I mean? That's why I made that a 6 rather than a 1 or a 2. Because a 2 is like, you lose a sim guaranteed. This is just something they can deal with. Oh, he found our fingers of Sulani. Well, you are hungry, my friend. So I'm going to get you to go fishing. She's also hungry. I might actually have her clean up. And then we're going to plant out our plants. And I might have her go and check like the coconuts and stuff. Hopefully he'll catch some fish soon. If he doesn't, I'll have her go join him. I'm putting all of the like trade items in her inventory. I thought if I try and keep them together, I'll have a better sense of what we have. I might as well plant everything. I'll plant like 2 apple trees, 2, hang on, that's not an apple, 2 banana, and then I'll keep the rest for them to actually eat. Should I plant all of the mushrooms? I mean, mushrooms grow really quick. And we'll plant those. And I guess we'll also plant the spinach. Now, obviously I'm going to say in real life, but if you were really in this situation, you'd be looking for the soil that was like nice and rich. You wouldn't be planting in the sand. Now, I don't have a choice, but what I'm going to do is just use a bit of terrain paint and we'll say that she did plant in the soil, not the sand. It's like, what? No, this is soil that was here definitely already. And she chose, like, she's ripped up a plant, just making Kano even angrier because he's like, that's my plant, my very favorite plant. Oh, she's about to be attacked too. Great. Oh, hey, it cancelled. They didn't want to go near the pea bush because it was stinky. I mean, that's fair. That is actually a thing that could kill our Sims. I don't know if you guys are familiar with no, you're not allowed to dislike gardening. I don't care. The Creepy Crawlies lot trait can give you the poisoned buff that you can get from the bees in Selva Dorada. And those that will kill you over about 3 days. And there's nothing, literally nothing I could do to stop it. The only good thing is it's not contagious. So if one of my Sims gets that buff from being stung by bees, they will die. So it's grim. Like, you can buy a cure for that moodlet for like 1,000 simoleons on the computer. That's not an option here. Hey, you got a fish. A mahi. Hopefully it's not endangered. Can he then cook? How many fish? Okay, he can. This barbecue works. Awesome. I'm going to have him cook. He's taking his first step towards a lifestyle. Outdoorsy, funnily enough. See how the mushrooms grow in so quick? And it also means that I don't have to worry about my Sims getting scurvy because they'll have access to fruit and vegetables. I won't be just living on fish. He needs to pee, but I kind of want to wait for the green to fade because otherwise he will get an uncomfortable moodlet. Oh, look, this one started growing already too. Go, you good thing, you little carrot. Good work. He had so much luck finding shells last time. I was actually really surprised. I wondered afterwards, I was thinking maybe because he's got the collector trait. She's also got the collector trait though. So I don't really know, honestly, why that was. Go hang out by the thingy. They probably need social, right? Yeah, a little bit. And they can have a bit of a talk about their situation. Complain about never going to school. Oh, she's completed an aspiration milestone. Achieve a level 4 of the gardening skill. Evolve 5 different plants. I know it's got a while. It's got an hour. She's very hungry. She's like, are you sure about this whole leaf thing? It's like, I read about it in a book. No, this is definitely what we do. See, look, can you smell the fish? And she's like, I'm so hungry. Are they going to talk? Do they not talk when they're hanging out together? Let's have him tell her a dramatic story. He's telling her about something that happened in the pub. So they don't actually talk. They're communicating with their minds. I mean, I did say she was spiritual. He's like, and she's like, yep. Nope, that sounds good to me. Now, of course, I think this is going to give them a few servings and we don't have a fridge. So there's not much we can do about that. Oh, there he goes. They're not hanging out anymore so they can talk. It's so annoying when it does things like that. It's like when they're knitting, they won't talk. But when they're doing cross stitch, they will. It's like, why? Doesn't make sense, Sims team. Oh, I know you guys are so hungry, but think how delicious this fish will be. You worked so hard for it. 6 minutes. We're almost there. So they're planning out their day. He's like, well, we've done the rocks. Now, I don't know if this... Please tell me this isn't just one serving. Oh, was it just one? Oh, no. It's a platter. Phew. I was like, oh my God, did it just make one serving like with the barbecue? So I'm going to get them to eat. I don't know if we can prolong the life of this by bagging it up. Oh, we can pack it into a sack lunch. That lasts 9 hours. What if I have him do that? And we'll see how long it lasts. Has the green gone? Nah, those pea clouds gonna be there for a while. But you know, they've got a nice hot meal in their bellies. They've got beds now. They've had at least a halfway decent night's sleep, you know? I don't know where the lemon and the beans and the potatoes came from. Is that potatoes? They look like potatoes. Don't look too hard. It's just fish. Okay, so how long does this last? Same amount of time. That's annoying. Oh well, pop that in your inventory. I get him to beachcomb some more. Actually, you know what I should do? She's getting a vibe from the god and goddess of this place, particularly the goddess, that they should work on cleaning their place up. Now, obviously digging up shells is good for us from a currency point of view, but it doesn't help us with the pollution problem. So maybe what I should actually do, especially now we have a bin, is actually get them to clean up a bit. There's things I can harvest. Okay, that'll be her job. So he's going to come over here, clean up all this stuff. I'm basically going to queue a bunch. I think from memory there's some up the top as well. There are. Now these give you points towards cleaning up the pollution level of the world. He's taking a lot on faith because his sister basically said so. She's like, look, The ocean goddess is telling me that the problem is the reason we're having such bad luck is the pollution that's caused it. And she obviously doesn't necessarily understand, about Kano and all the rest of it. Now, this toilet block has come back, but this one, unlike the boat, this thing stayed away for a long time. So I'm going to try destroying them again. I don't know if they'll trek back to their house to get rid of the rubbish or if it'll all just end up in their inventories. These people should not exist. Why are you here? This is a terrible thing that you can do in MC Command Center, you guys. I might have to do it from there. I think I have to do it from the mailbox. So I'm going to let them do that. Don't ever do this if you don't mean to actually follow through. What I did, you can delete all Sims. All non-active Sims in the world forever. The active house is unaffected. We'll see how that goes. See if those people over there have mysteriously been Thanos'd out of the world. Don't do that unless you really want to, though, guys. Yeah, see, look, they're all gone. It's like, oh, I did a bad. Basically, we're going to get them both busy, cleaning up and harvesting. We'll have her go back to the thing. Oh, the cave. I forgot about the cave. That'll be fun to explore. Oh, he's going to pee himself. I may have made a mistake. I'm going to get him to go here as quick as he can. Fertilize this bush. Hopefully he makes it. He may or may not. Otherwise, I'll send him off to have a shower in the waterfall. It's fine. All right, let's see what she does with this. Oh, taro roots. Okay, it seems to just disappear. Like literally to just disappear. In theory, there are things you can get from scuba diving as well. But I don't think these guys are there yet. I don't think they're brave enough to head that far out into the water. They're still kind of at the scrambling for survival stage. Who are you? Some random. See, they respawn so fast. I've got to just be really careful doing this because I'm scared that I could Thanos snap my own sim away. There we go. Let's go have a shower. And then I'll have her go back and we'll plant those vegetables. How did you go? Did you make it? I mean, he's doing his best. He's giving it his absolute best. And I don't think they'll pee themselves in the ocean. I feel like they took that away. Oh, no. Bladder failure in 0 minutes. Go, 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 Sebastian, go. Oh, he made it. I wish he could wash his hands. That makes me really sad. And have him eat fish just because, eat what you can. Oh, that's going to be a bit awkward. Maybe, Matilda, wait until he's done. Maybe you could just go here. Beach comb for trash. Now, tonight I'm thinking the main thing I probably need to buy is a toilet because this pea bush situation. Oh, hey, she found an Aya Sulani cleaning up the beach. It's not what I thought was about to happen. What are you doing? Did you have your shower, sir? Oh, he's getting tired. That's scary. Scary, scary, scary. Don't drown. Don't drown. Go there. This is scary. There's too many ways you can die in this world. Don't drown, don't drown, don't drown. Don't drown. Don't drown. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Straight to bed, sir. All right, now she can have a shower and then head home. So we'll get a toilet. The only thing is it's going to be out in, the world. Because I can't afford a structure. Because I don't have it. Oh, I do have fruit now, technically, don't I? Let's have a look, because how many did I get? Those are going to have to go in the bin. In fact, they're about to spoil. I'm just going to clean this up for them. We've got 3 pineapples. We didn't get any coconuts. So I technically actually have 4 fruit if I trade the apples. Kind of want to plant the pineapples. It feels silly to me to not do that. And I'll plant a couple of taro root as well. But I actually can get a structure, I think. Well, there you go. I didn't even think about that. That was a bit silly. So that gets them a structure. Let's just quickly see how much a toilet is. That way I don't have to worry about when they pee in relation to one another. And you pee now, it's your turn. And then the other sim pees in a shift later. Potty is 5 shells. A toilet is 15. We've got 5, 6, 7. No, we can't afford a toilet. It was a bit optimistic. Yeah, at least we can get a proper structure. The fact we have so many fruits and veg now also is good because if my Sims are hungry but I don't want to go through the baking a feast delay thing, I can just have them have a little snack. So that's good. I'm feeling like it's a bit more under control this time. You know what I wish I had? The ability to do yoga without a yoga mat. Because she's meant to be spiritual and meditate and stuff. I can't actually have her do yoga. It's a bit annoying. All right, I'm going to get her to plant these because then they'll start to grow. And that way I can build the structure. I'll shade in this little bit as well. And what I might do after I've done that is I'll actually end the part. So we'll start with a dice roll at sunrise in the next part. We're kind of under control at the moment. We've had some pretty good weather. So we'll open that and we're doing 8. 1, 2. Oh, wait. That's 7. Why don't I just grab one of those back? So that's 8. That's the 40. The 4 apples. So I can quickly jump into build mode and build them a hut of up to 4x4 squares, wherever and however you want. You can use this multiple times to add rooms to an existing hut or keep each hut as a standalone structure. I chose 4x4 because I wanted it to be enough room to put in like a double bed. All right, you guys, I built a hut. It is not very exciting. I've given it one window up the back here, a little jungle adventure window. I kept the door open for now. I thought, because they've paid for this with shells, the construction materials maybe have what's washed ashore, but they've actually had to like kind of do it themselves a little bit. I thought there would have been a door on here on this ship, but I couldn't really see anything that looked like it could have come from a ship. I don't know. I thought I'd just leave it open for now. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys like it. I've planted the extra plants, so we've got a little bit of a veggie patch coming along. We obviously need a toilet. That's our next priority, and another hut, and then we could put like toilet, shower, like basically a bathroom hut. That would be awesome. One thing that was really annoying, and I don't know if it's because I'm in one of the ocean facing lots rather than a self-contained lot, I couldn't lower this down. I really wanted it to just be on the sand, but it actually said I couldn't go any lower, foundation elevation out of bounds. I assume it's because if you were building here, like they don't want you to go below a certain height because then your build would be underwater. I think that's probably the reason, but it is what it is. I wanted to use this lot because I wanted to have the shrine in the water, and the other 2 lots in Muapalam are completely landlocked. Anyway, I'm going to end this part here, guys. The guys are just asleep. It is actually midnight, more or less. They're just having a little snooze. We've got a bit of saving up to do. Hopefully we'll get a bit luckier with our dice roll tomorrow. We haven't had a positive roll yet. It's all been negative rolls, which is great. At least it hasn't been snake eyes yet. And now I've said that, I am touching wood that we don't get snake eyes next time, because I'd be very sad. I'd have to choose which sim to kill, and I don't want to kill either of them. Anyway, if you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.